Exodia contagion Zaws are very powerful melee weapons, in some cases, the most powerful. In this video we will talk about how they are crafted, how they are modded and how to play them. Exodia contagion Zaws are thrown melees that are capable of killing level cap enemies in one shot in an AoE. They are fun to play and are more intuitive than glaives and slam in my opinion. If you know how Zaws work, how to build them and just want to see builds, timestamps will be in description. Zaws are modular weapons. You can get the blueprints for the parts from Hawk on Cetus, giving you a large number of possible combinations. The Exodia Contagion Arcane can let you throw your Zaw, simply bullet jump or double jump, hold the aim down sights button to aim glide and then tap the melee button to throw. Rank 0 Arcane is good enough. Zaws consist of a strike, a grip and a link. There will be massive differences in performance, depending on what you choose. The reason for that is the thrown projectile damage depends on the stance you slot. And the three stances with most damage are Rending Cane, Crushing Ruin and Shattering Storm. This guide will only cover the Exodia Contagion setups, so there are only 6 parts you should consider. For links the two options that you have are Verjeet 2 Ruhang and Verjeet 2 Jai, where Ruhang is more damage while Jai is more attack speed. For grips again have two options, Sikala for more attack speed and Stung for more damage, and for strikes you have again two options, Rabvi and Dokram. The choice between Rabvi and Dokram depends on multiple factors. Rabvi is only better, that is, it'll do more damage only in the case of you having a God roll Rabvi Riven, but even with that Dokram is more swag and faster to throw. The damage cap clip in the beginning was using a Rivenless Dokram. Speaking of Rivens, the explanation will be in the description. But if you still don't know what parts to select and want my recommendation, just pick Dokram, Sikala and Verjeet 2 Ruhang. After you have crafted your Zaw, and leveled it up to 30 once, you come back to Hawk to guild the Zaw, just like kit guns and amps. This allows you to use the Exodia Contagion Arcane, that transforms Zaws into thrown AoE nukes. This is the basic build for an Exodia Contagion Zaw. The elements do not matter for the most part, but Corpus might shield gate your attacks, so using a 60/60 Toxin mod or Magnetic Rush with a Prime Toxin mod fixes that issue. You also need Vigorous Swap mod installed on your warframe as a must. The starting build will be enough for content like Base Steel Path, Trash Clear in Disruptions and EDA. But to use Zaws at level cap or in Void Cascade, you need a bit more investment. For starters we use Arcane Fury on our warframe for more base damage. We also start using a primer as the direct hit of Zaw has multiplicative condition overload scaling. There are a few basic methods to play Zaws. You can pause the video to assess your options. The Eclipse and Melee duplicate combination is what I prefer when playing solo, while the Wrathful Advance and Melee exposure setup is what I prefer in a squad. That being said, Wrathful Advance and exposure is what most Zaw enthusiasts use all the time. Some warframes have abilities that massively boost Zaw's damage, making them even better, and in some cases completely bypass the need to prime for condition overload scaling. These frames include Mirage, Eclipse applies to the projectiles damage twice. Chroma, Vex armor and Toxin elemental ward. Volt, Electric shield buffs the crit damage and Volt gives attack speed. Excalibur, Furious javelin augment. Vorana, I haven't played her. Dagoth, doom and crit damage. Wisp, attack speed and electric motes auto prime with manifold bond. Yareli, sea snares is utterly insane. Garuda, her passive is straight up a 4x multiplier on Zaw. Lavos, can use Valence Force proc for melee influence. Speaking of Lavos, I had promised my viewers that I will explain the Lavos Zawfluence build. So now is the time to share the sauce. As mentioned before, Valence Formation can force proc electric status. We basically boost this elec proc as much as we can. Forced proc electric means we can use melee influence on our Zaw even with very bad status chance. The build is as follows. On this setup, to one-shot a level cap Thrax we need good priming, making sure that viral and magnetic are at 10 stacks. We also must use at least 4 Tau forged red crit damage shards, unless we have a really good Riven then we can use 2 shards. Or you can simply wait for the second tick of electric DOT to kill the Thrax. Omamori is the subsume of choice, as with Omamori and 2 shield recharge mods, Lavos can survive at level cap with ease. Now we talk about some techs with Zaw. The combo is to double jump, then aim glide, shoot with a primer and then throw the projectile. With a little bit of practice this combo is very fast. Zaw has 3 different instances of damage, the direct hit, the AoE hit, and pulse of damage for 4 seconds where the projectile landed. The projectile will go past the enemy that is killed with the direct throw, this gives you a bit of extra AoE. If you are using mouse and keyboard, you can bind mouse wheel down to jump and then use that to throw Zaw extremely quickly. Unfortunately I don't know if one can replicate this on controller but there is another method you can use that is hold the back movement key, and the aim down sights key and press jump and then melee key to throw. Before I end the video, I must include a word from my sponsor.
Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
I have covered most of the important stuff. If there is something you still don't understand or something I missed, you can just ask in comments, or message me in game or on Discord, links in description. There is also a tech that allows you to use melee influence on Zaw on any frame, but that requires use of Naramon Focus Score, route a shotgun and a completely different Zaw with different parts and a different build. We can talk about it in a separate video if people are interested in it.